Welcome everybody back to Vault of the Villainous. This series is the Lilo and Stitch surfboards, with this one being the Chaser. For people who are new with pins, what Chaser is basically it's more of the rarer one than all the other pins. So it's the more sought after to complete the set. Alright, so we did purchase some of these online, and then I recently went shopping and stopped at a box lunch and purchased a few more in store. So I'm actually very curious to see if the in-store is going to have more duplicates than the online ones. So I'm going to open up the in-store ones first, and then we'll do the online ones. I only purchased 3 of the online ones, and we did purchase 5, which you can see here online, as well as some additional ones that are on hold right now for some reason. We're not exactly sure right now. We're not too worried about it because Box Lunch is one of those companies that does a phenomenal job of following through and communicating. So we're not too worried about it. We're just kind of like, they'll come when they come. So yeah, without further ado, let's get this started. Alright, so the first ones I'm going to open are the online ones, which you just saw displayed there. And also for people who are new here, thank you guys, by the way, for watching our content. We so appreciate all the support and everything. I know I say it in every video, but honestly, from the bottom of our hearts, we so appreciate you guys. I am shocked with the amount of support that we're getting, to be honest. Like I've said many times before, we weren't even expecting to get 1 view or even 1 subscriber, and now we're up to 35, I believe. So I'm sure it's going to be different when this video comes out, but seriously guys, thank you so much for everything. So with Loungefly and with Box Lunch, pins that come in a box set like this, there's usually 1 per box. In Shop Disney, there's usually 2 pins per box, so that's just an FYI for you guys. So this is our first one, and this one's from our online purchase. I always like to give information when I'm doing these because I remember what it was like. I'm still new to this. We started pin collecting in October when we went to Disneyland with our family in 2022, and like so many others, we became obsessed with pin collecting. Mostly I did. Jeremy did too, but he's a lot more reserved and selective of his pin collection than I am. He's more in love with Funko Pops. I'm definitely not as much, and so we're still getting used to the terminology and everything that comes with pin trading and pin collecting and all that stuff. So I always try to make sure to provide all the knowledge that I have to anyone who's new to this, because I know how overwhelming it can be to learn the different acronyms. What is LE? What is LR? What is Open Edition? What is, this Chaser, things like that. So I always try to share as much information as I can. All right, here's our first pin. Ooh, and it is Lilo and Stitch. Oh, sorry about that. Oh, that's cute. And there's Lilo playing the ukulele with Stitch just kind of hanging out. These are cute, guys. I am going to make a confession. I'm not a huge Lilo and Stitch pin collector. I do love the movie, though. I love that movie. But when it comes to pins, I do have a couple. So I'm not saying I don't collect any Lilo and Stitch pins. but I'm definitely not as big as some people are. It's crazy. When you start pin collecting, you'll notice that there's a certain trend of themes that are more sought after than others, and Stitch is definitely one of those. It also is the same with Disney princesses and Disney villains. And of course, it's only certain Disney princesses and certain Disney villains. But Lilo and Stitch is definitely one of those theme pins that is highly, highly sought after by general public. So that's just an FYI from you guys. I actually didn't, I don't know why I didn't think that it was something that was very sought after, but it definitely is. Okay, and again, this is from our online purchase, so let's see what we get. Ooh, okay, this one is Lilo surfing. That's so cute. I like how they did this into the shape of a surfboard. Love that. I'm not gonna lie though, guys, between Lilo and Stitch and Moana, I'm definitely much more of a Moana pin. Well, I actually don't have a whole lot of Moana now that I think about it. I do have some. I have like 2. But I do love Moana. I'm more drawn to a Moana than I am with Lilo and Stitch. But these are great pins regardless, to be honest. I'm really impressed with them. And so far, no dupes through our online purchase, so that's always a good sign. Okay, and here's our third one. So I did look at this before I showed it to you guys, and this is going to be Lilo and Stitch listening to Elvis Presley. But that was actually one of my favorite scenes from the movie, was her sharing her obsession with Elvis Presley and him dressing up and playing his songs. So in total, we do have 8. We've just opened up 3. There's 5 that are from online and 3 in store. So this is the 4th from online. And yeah, so these are Box Lunch exclusive. So you can't find these pins at Hot Topic or any other place. Oh, okay, no duplicates so far. This one is Stitch playing the ukulele and Lilo. Oh man, I don't want to say it incorrectly. It's when they do the luau. Okay, so far no duplicates, so that's really good. Okay, and this is the 5th one from our online purchase. Really hoping we can get that chaser, but we'll see. If we don't, no big deal. Ooh, okay. This one is Lilo and Stitch, and it looks like it's some kind of like a pillow fight. He's just sitting there relaxing on a pillow. That's what I love about the... Okay, so this is the first one from our online, or no, in person. And we did get a duplicate. Yes, we did. That's okay though. This is such an amazing pin. I'm really impressed by these. I don't know why. Every time I see the pins and photos, especially if I'm not an avid collector of that pin, I'm like, oh, I don't know if those are gonna be good. And then I see them in person. I'm like, wow, they're actually really good. I'm really impressed. Oh, we did get a duplicate. That's okay. It's a very cute one. I love how Stitch is looking at the ukulele like, what am I supposed to do with this? Oh, no, I take back everything I just said. So the 3 that we purchased online, there is one duplicate within those 3. And then, but they're not duplicate of the ones that are online. You know what? We got duplicates. So, it's still not bad. We have 1, 2, 3, 4, 5 of the 6. I think the only one that we didn't get was the chaser. Yeah, that's the only one we didn't get was the chaser. All right, guys, I would say that is a very great success that we got 5 out of the 6. And let me know which one is your favorite out of these that I unboxed. I would have to say my favorite, I really like this one. With Lilo just surfing. But I also really like this one. I don't know, we'll see. I really like this one though. Okay. It's between these 2. Those are my 2 favorites for sure. But we'll catch you in the next video, and I hope you take care. Bye.